What does it feel like to pull on a nerve versus a muscle? It's a little bit different, and nerves don't stretch, so you don't want to push hard. But there's a nerve that goes between the lower lungs and the diaphragm called the phrenic nerve. And the phrenic nerve, spelled PH, phrenic nerve innervates your heart also in your diaphragm. And so when you can tension that nerve, you start to bring your mind awareness to the nerve. And you start to develop, just like a baby develops coordination, or just like you play a guitar and eventually you just coordinate your mind, intellect. You had to look at it first and feel it, but pretty soon you don't even have to look and it just goes there. And pretty soon you don't even have to look and you can access that connection between heart and diaphragm. Now, you make this simultaneous with counting your heart rate while you're holding your breath. And this will start to happen. While maybe at one point in your life you felt like you dealt with anxiety or stress or these things, and you're human, so now you recognize, yes, sometimes I feel this and that. You will raise your standard for what is calm and tranquility when you can drop your heart rate tremendously low. And you'll just keep hunting for that deeper and deeper experience of tranquility. Because in the calmness is when you start to really notice the single phenomenons that are creating disturbance. And then you can start to weed those. Some of them might be tape recorders. Some of them might be other things outside of yourself, that, you know, how you relate with that person or the job or this or that. And you've experienced these things already. If you ever did a really, really rigorous yoga practice, and you probably breathed too much, so you're all sensitive on your skin, and you got hungry during yoga, and then you laid in Shavasana for 10 or 15 minutes, and you almost like left your body, and you weren't breathing hardly. You couldn't even notice if you were inhaling or exhaling. And that was a state of meditation called hypoventilation, which all deep meditation corresponds. In Hatha, meditation's Raja Yoga, the corresponding phenomenon in Hatha Yoga is hypoventilation. So deep states of trance correlate with breathing less than you need to. And that's a wonderful state to be in. You just don't want to stay there because it acidifies your blood. And you'll get weaker and weaker, and you start to lose awareness in your body. And so you get these meditators that meditate a lot, but they don't have much, let's just say athleticism, like coordination with their body. And they also will leach calcium from their bones. If you meditate a lot but don't apply load sometimes through posture, your bones get weaker. So it's good to hyperventilate also sometimes.